Adam the Movie Hunter is back again with another video. Not a hunt, not a haul, but just what I watched in October. All the horror movies. All of them. I did do my 31 Days of Horror challenge that I think about my third or fourth year of. I can't remember. But anyways, this year I snuck in some more. I got in some extra movies on the weekend. Maybe I got my off day, an extra movie. I counted it, it's probably like 52, 53 total. So when I got that high, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go crazy with the ranking and breakdown. It was just too much. I'm just too busy. I want to get into my naughty November and put my October behind. This is already the second or third, way later than I anticipated doing it. But what I did do is I left the 31, and then I do this real simple ranking: 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, pretty good. You know, I liked it. 3, please, can I have another? You know, please, I loved it. Can you just please keep playing the movie? So I'll probably give you the 1, 2, 3 on them. All the extra flicks, the ones I just filled in that didn't make the top 31, I guess, for the month. That didn't make my post on the IG. I want that movie account where every day I put something up. I'll show you guys those separately. So just quick and easy. But I did get 3 movies in, 3 awesome flicks. Well, 2 I know for sure awesome, but I don't know about the other one. I've never seen it. Watchers. Come watch with me. Corey Haim. 1980s monstery flick, I guess, but I don't know. It plays better as when I was a kid. It's still an awesome movie. Still love Corey Haim in the movie. The ending's a lot better, and I actually don't even recall some of the kills or the way things happen, like Corey Haim. I don't want to spoiler alert if you've never seen Watchers. Pause it, fast forward it, whatever right now. I'll wave when I'm done. But Corey Haim, awesome knife kill to the throat on Michael Ironside. I forgot that scene. I forgot like that was even in the movie. And a couple of other scenes, you know, like with, not say gory, there's not even a gory movie, but just the way that it played out. I thought the monster was in it a lot more, you know, did a lot more of just from his point of view for the monster, and then it finally showed at the end. But even then, it was barely shown, and it was a crap monster at that. But as a kid, I loved it. Still like the movie though. All right, so no more of that. Anyways, Natalie, Escape from Hell. Natalia, Escape from Hell. Let's see, Natalie, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it, but she's escaping from hell. So that was a used one I had to fill in because the 3 free, how you get your discount, was so I could package with this. Yes. He has more sights to show me. I couldn't resist. This is a beautiful set from Arrow. Pinhead, the 4K, 1 through 4. Bam. I already have the Scarlet box. I have the other brown 1, 2, 3, so it's going to fit perfectly. And I just couldn't resist. The colors, you know, with Hellraiser alone, with the way the chains are pulling skin off, it's going to look beautiful. Beautiful in 4K. So let's get to the movies. What I watched. Let's go with the ones that did not make the 31. Let's see if I can not spill them today, because there's a lot of them. So since it's not a haul, it's okay to get the money right now. Here's some movies. Boom. So let's go through it real quick and easy. Final Destination 2. We'll give them a 2. It was the fun log one. You know, the highway one. It's pretty fun. I haven't watched it forever. Blood Theater, and technically this is a 2 movie thing. The Visitants. The Visitants is inside, so let's show you that right now. It's a double feature. So technically, I'd say Blood Theater is the better of the 2 movies. We'll go Blood Theater a 2 and Visitants a 1. Visitants was extremely boring. These like aliens come and they want to get back to their home planet or whatever, kill some people, but like, I don't know, it's weird, retro, like stupid. But Blood Theater was fun. You know, that was kind of also strange, but it was better than the other one. Worst Witch. If those are getting a 1-2, this is getting a 3. Worst Witch is the shiznit from when I was a kid. Love Mildred. Tim Curry, you know, and I don't want to spoil the Worst Witch if you've ever seen it, but this is a killer Halloween movie to find out there and pick up if you've never seen it. Great for the family too. It's not like a gory, scary exploitation flick, if you can't tell already. Rocktober Blood. Strong 2. Almost 3. Strong 2. It's only because this is a crappy copy. I can't wait to upgrade this through TerraVision, who's releasing it on Blu-ray. But Rocktober Blood, still a great movie. Billy just jamming. It's got a great soundtrack. Do like that. Lake Placid versus Anaconda. Give it a 2. You know, I'm being generous today. It's got bad CGI. All that stuff's like 1, but it's just a fun flick though. You know, having these two. Lake Placid, final chapter. If I'm gonna give that one a 2, I'll give it 2. These are like bottom 2s though. If there's like a 2.9, 2.1, this is like a 2.0 barely. So both like Lake Placid, you know, final chapter. Cute Little Buggers. Cute Little Buggers. This one, strong 2. High 2. Fun, stupid movie. Aliens invade. They send these like robot type drone things down. They take over the bunny rabbits in the forest, and then the bunny rabbits kill people. The bunny rabbits are like these tremor mouth things that like open up and like grab you. And so it's not the best per se with the kills and stuff. It's real like cut screen, and the CGI is really bad. But it's a fun, stupid movie. I did like it. I laughed. Okay. Death House. This was a 1. All these great actors in it. The Expendables of the horror. It just didn't do it. It just was, oh my lord, it was bad. It was stupid. So Death House, if you haven't seen it, guys, don't rush out to see. It's a 1. Satan's Cheerleaders. This one was not what I expected. It says it's like funnier than The Omen, scarier than the Silent movie. It was definitely more on the softer side. It wasn't scary. It got better towards the end with like the horror aspects, with these cheerleaders being possessed, I guess, by Satan. A little bit more of the, you know, satanic like ritual stuff tied at the end, but it felt like a sex comedy at first. It felt like I'm watching like a 80s or 70s rom-com, raunchy comedy. Victor Crowley. Okay. I don't even remember what I gave this right here, but we'll say a 2. Victor Crowley. This one, strong 2. You know, this one's more like a 1. This would be the stronger 2. But Victor Crowley's not my favorite of the Hatchet series. It's the 4th movie, and it's my 4th favorite, I guess. But I do enjoy it. It's different. Now, Truth or Dare. A movie that I liked more more and more that I watch it. So I'm going to give this a 3. Not the best. You know, it's a weak 3, but it's climbing for me. I liked Truth or Dare. It just was good this time around. Okay, this one's Deceiving. It's a 6-pack horror pack. I did not watch all of these. It's just Phantoms. I just watched Phantoms. That one's more like a 1 right now. So this one's going down slope for me. Downhill. It was a 2 last time. Now it's a 1. It's getting too wordsy and too like out there, and I don't know. It's not as scary as it was, if it was ever scary. Deadlands Part 2, Trapped. This is a solid 1, closer to 0. I mean, I did not enjoy this. It was so bad. Trapped in a movie theater, low budget zombie flick, but it was not really good. This one actually got better for me. Don't Go in the House. Good 3. Enjoyed burning people. I guess I don't know. He's torching people in his house. So don't go in the house. Val. This is the next one. One. Dread normally puts out some good stuff, but this one I just couldn't get into either. It wasn't really anything good. First time watch actually right here for Get Out. Good strong too. I enjoyed the twisty kind of storyline. I mean, it was kind of, it's not what I want to talk about is Get Out, but it was okay. I enjoyed it. Maybe not the second time around, but I enjoyed the first time. This one, was it Death Proof? Yeah, Death Proof. I thought it was the other guy. I was Planet Terror. Death Proof. 3. Love Death Proof. It first act versus the second act. I don't know. I think I used to like the first act more, but this time I like the second act more. I don't know. That movie just keeps getting better for me though. Great. Was it Kurt Russell? Is this one? Is this Kurt Russell? Can't even think about it right now. Yeah, Kurt Russell. I knew it. I can't even think. Inseminoid. This is more like a 1. It's not. I don't know. It's okay, but today it was just a 1. It didn't excite me. Bear. I don't know. We're gonna give this a 1. I want to give it a 2, but I'm gonna give it a 1. Yes, it has a real bear in it. The bear is cool, but the actual like death parts or the scary parts is a freaking guy in a bad bear suit jumping off a car or roar in a bear suit. Like he put a cart like a rug on. I don't know. Like this. Skinned Alive. I don't know. Skinned Alive. I'm gonna give this one a 1 as well. At the time, it's okay, but it's not what it like claims to be. Like it claims to be like a full-on like Texas Chainsaw Massacre cross with the Three Stooges. It's not funny, and it ain't no Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I don't know. 1 at the moment. The Host. This one I'm gonna give it 2. It was a cool monster movie. Different, not as good as I wanted it to be, but 2 at the moment. The Nostril Picker. This one is not just known as the Nostril Picker, by the way. It's also known as the Changer. I think that's what it is. Yeah. The Changer. So, another alternate name. But I like the Nostril Picker. That's a much better one. This one, we're gonna give it a 1. It's a 1 and doneer for me. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's a little too long. I mean, he doesn't pick his nose long enough, I guess, or he picks it too long. But that's probably, these ones were a lot of 1s, 2s barely, and almost 1s on a lot. They just didn't make the 31. So let's get to my better, what I liked more for the month. The ones I had a few more smiles, a few more screams. So these, I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just going to go right through. All right, so I think they're honestly from the last day to the first day. I think that's how I left it. So if you do follow me, I Want That Movie on IG, you'll know what these are, but not really know what my opinion was. If I liked it or not. I love these movies, to be honest, but let's see how many 3s. Let's see how many. It's 31. All right, so Hack-O-Lantern. This movie just fucking gets better and better. 3. This one, if you've never seen Hack-O-Lantern, guys, get it. It ties like sleaze and Satan and kills and laughs and pumpkins and it's all tied together very well in Hack-O-Lantern. Night of the Creeps. 3. This movie I used to not like, and now I just love it. It just keeps growing on me as well. This was actually a first time watch. Unmasked, part 25. Strong 2. It's like Jason on vacation. If this was Jason's cousin, it's Jackson. So I don't want to spoil it, but it's just like a way alternate take on like a killer, you know, a slasher, his feelings, and just, I don't know. It was different, and it was good different. So I enjoyed it. Deadly Spawn. You know what? Just for the monster alone, 3. I love this movie. It's not, let's say, the best movie, and it's really cheesy, really bad. If you're not into cheesy horror like Blood Diner, don't watch Deadly Spawn. You know, but basically an alien tadpole monster with teeth. Couple of cool beheadings. You know, cheesy though. Oh, wacko. I'm gonna give this one a 2. It's a fun, stupid, silly movie. The Pumpkin Halloween Prom or whatever. It wants to be really like a fun, you know, like a what do you call it? Like a Hot Shots or something, you know, like a scary movie. I'm trying to think of something like that, you know, a spoofy kind of thing, but it doesn't do as well as it could. So, weak spoof, wacko, but still good too. Probably my favorite watch of the month, already coming up. So this, oh my god, I just loved this movie this time, so much. May 3 plus. We're gonna go 4. We're gonna give it a bonus point. May was so good. It's just the build, the story. May, the character herself, I can't remember the actress that plays her. The ending, you know, I just saw it coming, to be honest, but I love May. The Barn Part 2, I'm gonna give this a strong 2, like almost 3. The gore was way better than Part 1. It had a lot more kills, I think, than Part 1. It was fun. You know, I enjoyed The Barn Part 2. If you could, I mean, it's really still low budgety, you know, like it's just Spirit Halloween. Better than Spirit Halloween movie itself, but it's still was decent. Excellent. Number 3, or rank 3, High Tension. 3-pointer. High Tension. I don't even want to spoil these movies. Never seen it, but you've got to see High Tension if you've ever seen it. It's so good. If you haven't watched it in a while, rewatch it. The twist, you know, how it just ends. I don't want to say twist, but how it just I don't know. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. The remake of Night of the Demons. I got all the Scream Factories 1, 2, and 3, and so I'm like, you know what? Let's watch the remake instead of that one, instead of the other ones. 2. You know, this one's a 2. I want to give it a 3. It's got some excellent parts and stuff, but it's, I don't know. It's not as great as my first time I watched it. Night of the Demons 2. Well, I'm sorry. Night of the Demons gets to 2. It's not Part 2. Part 2, though, is this one. 1031. This was actually fun. Part 2. It's an anthology movie. I do remember Part 1. I watched last year, so this one's Part 2. I got to hunt down Part 3. I think there's a third one in the trilogy, or it makes up the trilogy. I'll give it a 2. Some of this, like, stories felt like just commercials. The other ones felt like full-on, like, 15-minute stories. So it was good. You know, like, I didn't like every single one, but it was fun. Here we go. Strong 3, House of Thousand Corpses. I always like to say House of a Thousand Corpses, but I noticed there is no A. So House of Thousand Corpses. Excellent. Keeps getting better. Not my favorite Rob Zombie movie ever, but definitely number 2. Devil's Rejects, still number 1. This was number 2. So, excellent. And I love that edition, that box. I think it was from Target or whatever. So nice. Okay, this was a surprise. Strong 2, just because of the song. I could not stop singing Nudist Colony of the Dead. Nudist Colony of the Dead. It was just like the whole theme song. It plays like in the beginning, the end, I think in the middle. Like, it just kept, I was rocking to it. It was so stupid, this movie, Very bad cheesiness all around. Zombie sleazy. Yeah, it was weird, but the music alone, too. Hello, News Colony of the Dead. I mean, it claims to be a good musical, not your common zombie horror comedy zombical. I don't know what the fuck. It is everything it claims to be. Blood Beach Extended strong. We're gonna go 3. We're gonna say 3. This one was fun. I do like stupid movies, and this was stupid. Sand killing you. I don't want to spoil it because there's more than sand to this movie, but it gave me what I needed. The sleaze, the cheese. I was happy. Nightmare Beach. We'll give it a 2. It's good. You know, I don't want to spoil anything with this one either, but you know, I just wish the kills were a little like different because they're always using the spoiler alert, spoiler alert. There are a lot of motorcycle repetitiveness with the electric motorcycle. It could do. I just wish there was more, you know. And I didn't like really the killer reveal. I didn't like the killer. I get it, but I don't know. I just wish it was a little different. But Nightmare Beach, still a good movie. Number 2. Give it a 2. Everything's part 2 tonight. So, no more spoiler. Nightmare Beach. Uncle Peckerhead. This one's fun. We're going to give this one a 3. I love the music. I love Peck. You know, Peckerhead. It's a very small cast. So the whole cast is great, really. The movie's fun. Keeps growing on me more and more I watch it. So if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is a Dread title. So Val got a 1. This one's getting a 3. So you don't want to just pass up on a label or a boutique title or company just because one of their movies suck. Another one could be great. Babysitter Massacre. I'm gonna give this a 2. It used to be a 1 and it climbed to a 2 level the last time I watched it. It's hilariously bad, but it was better this time around for some reason. I don't know why. I just liked it more. Dead Snow, Red versus the Dead, I think it is. Yeah, versus Dead. We're gonna give this one a 2. This is the sequel, you know, for Dead Snow. And I did watch Dead Snow. This one, 3. This is what sets the tone. I just like this one a little bit more. Part 2 though is funnier. You know, it's way more laughs, way more felt like Simon Pegg movie. I can't even think right now. Something with the dead. Something, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Dead Snow, I'm going to give this 3 because it's got everything I need. Laughs, blood, great kills, action, blood, Dead Snow. So, whoa. Dead Girl. Unearthed Films just put out the 15th anniversary Blu-ray of this. I actually already have a DVD of it. I may upgrade. I do love the movie. It's going to be a strong 2. Strong 2. Could be a 3. It's a little strange, a little weird concepts, little not something you would do in real life. But a good movie. You know, it has some good aspects. Not really also like a lot of death in that movie. It's just a lot of strange in that movie. But a good 2. Winnie the Pooh. And just special shout out to Doc, you know who you are, for watching that movie. You know, if you didn't have to. You didn't have to, Doc. So thank you. Winnie the Pooh. Here we go. This one, 2. Cool concept, cool movie. Didn't take it serious. I'm hoping for part 2. It's obviously leading up to it. It left a door open for a part 2. Oh, but I liked Winnie the Pooh killing the Roo. Almost probably part 2. And Snakes on the Plane. Yeah, Snakes on a Plane. 3. I like Snakes. I like Samuel L. Jackson. The movie's so bad. It's good. So way can never happen. It's good. So Snakes on a Plane. This one I had so much fun watching again that night. I was laughing. Society, the movie. 2. You know, Society's, it's okay. It's not like the greatest movie ever, but I like the special effects. You know, the practical effects. Um, how like the skin orgy, I guess you could say at the end there. But Society 2. All right, I Spit on Your Grave 3. We're gonna give this one a 2. It's not my favorite. It's probably, I guess, my last or least favorite in the whole series, but it's still great. I like it. It's definitely not a fun movie. It's a serious, very like hope would never happen. I just love when women get their revenge. You know, the main reason I watch these exploitations too is not for like the man aspect. You would think it's like, yes, the man dominance and all that. I love the empowerment it gives to the women at the end. Hard to say that in a movie like this, but you women kick ass in these movies. You fucking don't take our shit, and you come back with a vengeance like no other, like any monster or alien or anything would. Like a woman scorned in these movies is the scariest thing ever. So puts fear in God into me, like, or fear of something. Fear, I don't know. I'm scared to hell of you ladies. I Spit on Your Grave Part 2. This one's a 3. This one's actually my favorite of the series. So I Spit on Your Grave Part 2. Again, just women kicking ass after we are bad. I Spit on Your Grave Part 1. Yeah, I had to do all of them. I don't want to spend too much time on these movies, but this one's also a 3. You know, I do like the original more than the remake of Part 1, but I still love both of those equally 3s. You know, so even if I watched the original OG, I would have given it a 3. Speaking of 3s, Wrong Turn 3. This one, I'm gonna give this one a 2. It's not my favorite, but I love all the Wrong Turn movies, to be honest. They're all great to me. Some better than others. There's no 1s in the Wrong Turn series for me, so this one's a 2. Except for the last one. That's a 1, I guess. I already misspoke. The last one's a definite 1, but the normal Wrong Turn movies that are considered Wrong Turn movies, those are not 1s. I don't consider that last one even a Wrong Turn movie, really. Wrong Turn Part 2. This one's a 3 for me. I love Henry Rollins in this one. I like that they tied in like reality cam show with the Wrong Turn. You know, 3 feet. I just, Wrong Turn 2 is great. I like it. Fun. The opening scene, split down, too late. Oh yeah, sets the tone for the movie. Aliens. This is definitely a 3 all day for me. I love Aliens. One of my favorites. It's great. We're getting down to it. Last 3, I think. Calamity of Snakes. This one is a strong 3. I loved the snakes. This has got more snakes than I've ever seen in my life in a movie. It is snake on snake. Crazy too. These like Chinese, Asian, whatever, I don't know, they're stunt actors or they're the real actors, but if they had, I'm sure some of these were fake, but the amount of real snakes that it looked like they were putting on themselves and sitting in and tying around, it was mind-boggling. Like, I would have been shitting my pants, just peeing myself, like crying like a baby. Never would have, not even probably for $1 million would I have done some of that shit. Like, hell no, because I think I'd have a heart attack. Piranha Double D. This is so damn fun. I'm gonna give this a 3. I can't not. Piranha Double D. I think this is part 3 in the series. So stupid, so fun. I think this is one with the water park, yeah, right? Yeah, the water park at the end, or whatever you call that. Yeah, I guess it's a water park, but it's great. So the last movie and the first one that I watched on October 1st, Cooties. 3. I love Cooties. It's hilarious. Rear wheel. I can't even think of it right now. But you know what I'm talking. This movie is hilarious. Cooties, kids with cooties killing people like zombies. Great little effects, great, just fun story, just great characters, just great stuff. So that's it. You know, that's all of them. That's all the movies. So I had a great month. It was fun. I laughed. I don't really get spooked, but I laughed and enjoyed myself. I don't think I've watched that many horror movies in a long time. I watch them all the time, but 52 or 53 of them. Yeah, that was a fun month. I don't think I did any other watching. I think I started something. I can't remember what it was. And then I'm like, nope, can't. I got to finish this. Because I was going to have like a palate cleanser, but I went right back into the horror movie. So that's where Phantoms actually kind of stepped in. Because I needed something to just like fill me the time. And I'm like, Phantoms. And that was what it was. So I'll be back to probably a swap hunt soon. Something like that. I don't know the weather. It keeps getting colder and colder. If it stays wet in the mornings, it's not worth going out because I just don't want condensation or wet movies. I don't like it. I'd rather them just have been dried out and maybe not notice or or be none the wiser. I'm planning on still doing my Naughty November. I just haven't pulled out all the titles yet. You know, Natalie might make that cut. I'm gonna get into some of my Black Emmanuel set. I've got the just a couple other movies that I'm going to start watching for this month. But that's it. That's all. Just thanks again for coming back. Hope you enjoyed just checking out everything I watched. Definitely different, but a lot of great stuff. Great movies. If you haven't seen some of these, watch them all, especially the last 31. Pick something from that section. You should not, just can't go wrong. Should be happy. At least I hope. So that's it. Thanks, guys. Later.